Benjamin Netanyahu, people call him Bibi. That's a child nickname that's stuck with him. I personally never call Prime Minister Netanyahu Bibi. I always respect him with his name Benjamin or Benjamin. And I have watched him rise from the Israel's ambassador to the United Nations till today. I remember when he came back and started being a member of Knesset, barely, but he is truly, obviously, anyone who hears him speaking in English and who's ever heard any Israeli speaking in English knows that his oratory skills are second to none for any Israeli leader. And he's truly doing, I think, a great job of juggling all of the skills and tasks and commitments and requirements of a person who is responsible not only for the state of Israel, which is, of course, in a very precarious state, but as the state of Israel is the miner's canary, I really think that he is the leader of the Western world. And he like Yehuda, he would be humble. He says, "What are you talking about?" He would not accept that if I would ever be able to say that with him on stage somewhere. But everybody can see what's going on in the world. And while I am trying to be a counter power, together with other members of the Likud Central Committee, to the right of Netanyahu, while he's got so much pressure from the left, pressure from the Arabs, pressure from the West, pressure from the United States, Europe, pressure everywhere he's got pressure. So we have to give him a little bit of support from the right. You could say that that's pressure. Okay, he could turn around and say, "Listen, I've got pressure over here. But I think he knows that, and I know that as much as I sometimes disagree with the decisions that he makes, he truly has a lot more things to worry about than I do. And while I usually vote against him every chance I get, again, that's only an internal Likud politics. That's just to keep him, tell him, listen, us little Likud members over here yelping, remember us, remember us. That's because we really believe in the ideology of the Likud, and we think it's important for Netanyahu to know that and to remember that and to keep that in mind when he's making his decisions. The name, as you asked, of Netanyahu means God gave, and I truly believe that God gave Netanyahu to Israel and to the world for a time such as this. His first name is Benjamin, and there's another leader of Israel whose name was Benjamin, and that was Benjamin Herzl, Benjamin Ze'ev Herzl. So he's related to Herzl in that way, but Benjamin Ze'ev Herzl had a non-Hebrew name. His name was Theodore, and Theodore, I don't know, in Greek or Latin, or I'm not sure what, it means God gave. Theo, like theology, is God, and Dor in Hebrew, and that Hebrew actually probably came from the Greek, is Doron, which means a gift. So Benjamin Ze'ev Herzl was God's gift. Of course, he was God's gift to his family. That's why people name their child God's gift. But he was God's gift to the Jewish people, that he was the prophet who worked in order to bring about the Zionist movement and ultimately the state of Israel, which without it today there would be no Jewish people. And Netanyahu, like we said also, Natan means gave, and Yahu means God. God gave Benjamin Netanyahu today in order to be a leader for Israel. Let us hope that he's able to swat all the flies that make it difficult for him with his arms tied behind his back. And so far he seems to be doing a good job, and we're doing our best to support him as well.